Good afternoon. Yes, I can hear you, please.
Oh, welcome. Good afternoon. You're in the last class, right?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
And okay, cool. So where are your colleagues?
We were
Why
wondering
do
if
you
it's
were here?
supposed today or not. They didn't put up the notice early.
Yeah.
You just put it up like a few minutes ago. So
What?
that's not the reason.
Yeah. Well, you're
I
ready
guess
now.
we'll be
You're
doing.
ready. I press so that I was enjoying their company and I believe they were also enjoying the class.
Yeah,
So
yeah, we all did. We all did.
uh
I
already
think maybe some people might be on YouTube too.
it's streaming on YouTube too.
Maybe some people might be there. Might have joined on YouTube as well.
Okay, we can only just hope that they are there or they will join us soon. Are you set? Like, are you prepared?
Yes, yes, I am.
So I believe they sent some codes to you guys to
They
use.
did.
I asked.
What they sent us was I was almost about to ask. It was just an image. I don't know if
Uh-huh.
person maybe he didn't rightly send it because it just came in
No,
as an
it's
image.
it, yes, it came as
Oh
an
yeah,
image.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's an image. Yes, code. Oh, correct. It's true. It's an image of
so
code anyway. I thought it's like the notebook we used the last time.
so are you trying to say that you did not actually open the image?
I did though. I did and saw it's a code anyway. But I've not had time to watch the video and actually put all those things in it to work. I think that's one of the reasons I didn't
Ah,
get to use it. Honestly, I'm very
nice.
sorry, Sha. But I was even looking at it before I saw the notice for the class and I said, let me join the class.
Yeah. So does that
Yeah.
mean that you were not like doing it practically in the last class or
I wasn't to an extent I was because actually I'm at work. I wasn't at work then,
oh
so I'm merely like listening, watching kind of. Yeah.
okay.
So but to an extent I'll follow through. Yes, at least we did web scraping the last time.
Mm,
Yeah, one of our courses. So when I wasn't watching, at least to an extent, I was following. But it's just what I know I may get stuck in trying to go to a script from different pages.
okay. That's fine. So I'm just going to continue and we may likely end cover some things, maybe not too much. Then I believe by next week everybody will be away and
Yeah,
we can continue from there. So let's just see
yeah.
what we can cover in the next few minutes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to share my screen. So what I actually asked them to share with you guys was the code to
Yes.
extract the order to columns.
Revisions. Yeah,
And
the review count and review rating.
yeah, I wish they were here so that I can see who was actually or who were able to pull it out successfully. But it's fine anyways. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, I can see a screen.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just take it from where we stopped. But let me just do a recap of what we did. You saw the websites we were going to scrape. You saw it,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes, I
Mm-hmm.
did see.
So all those things we said we are going to bring them out, which were the name, the motto, the reviews, the rating, the price, employee, year founded, location. That's what we are still trying to do. We were able to do two in our last class. So let's see if we can successfully do two today, right? Then if we can pull out two today, then you want to say something?
No, 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 I'm listening.
Okay, if we can pull out two today, then maybe by next week we can see how we can pull another two, or if time permits, pull up to three of them.
Okay,
Yeah, so that we can
okay.
have time to. It's a project. In as much as we are just doing it from the scratch, we still need to clean it up and organize it.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So after saying all these things, we use beautiful soup to we access the file, we download it, we save it to a, a file called page1.html. This is so that in case we want to access it locally, we can do it. And this is how it looks like. Okay. After which we we use Beautiful Soup, okay, to parse the data because Beautiful Soup can
Yeah.
understand HTML.
Yeah.
And after that, we use Beautiful Soup to find some things. So we notice that when we look for this, okay, we are able to see, let me scroll down. We are able to get to this place where 4 of the items we want to extract are there, which is the name, okay, the motto, the company motto. Where are you? Yeah, this is it.
Yeah.
And the review rating and the count. So 4 of them are located inside this single div. So that was why we did this. After which, to get the name, we had to understand where the tag are. So for the name, for this name, its own tag is h3. For this, its tag is the div with a class of tag line. Then for the review rating, which we are going to be looking at in a bit, the tag is span, though they have different classes. This one is review rating, this one is review count. But for the name, after locating where it was, that was what we did here. We decided to find H3, which is the tag for the name in that stuff I just showed you down there, that snippet. After finding it, we extract the text and we strip it off. That's to take out that /n and we save it to the list. Then for the motto, we look through again. We find the div, extract the text, and we append this. So this is the last one we did, and this was the motto we extracted. And here is where we are adding it to a data frame one after the other.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
today we are going to be looking at the review count. Okay, so we are going to do it here. Then we take it up. So for the review counts, to access the review counts, let me copy this. So then for the review counts, this is what we are looking at. Okay. So to get to the review count, let's look at one of it only. So this is to get one of it. And this is just one. To get to this review rating, we need to find span. Okay. So we say dot find. What are we looking for? Span. But I told you in our last class that when we look for span, it's not even breaking out what we want to see. And
Yeah.
this is as a result of it's having two span and they were not closed immediately after one was opened. Is what we're
Yeah.
talking about. So in order for us to narrow it down, we had to make use of their classes. Okay. So in here, put a bracket, open a dictionary. We tell it that the span we want to locate has a class that is equals to review. First one is
Review rating.
first one here is review rating. So we say review rating. So this is what comes out for us. Now,
Okay.
how do we access this? Let's see, if we do .text, will it bring it out for us? It does, right? But then it has some stuff we don't want. Now you should know that in HTML, these are like new lines, right? Hello, are you still there? Hello? Oh, okay. So I was saying in HTML, you are aware that /n, even in Python, means new line. So there's what we call split line, split lines. So this will split this text by the lines like this /n. So let's see. Have you seen it? Okay. So to get the review rating, which is this is a list. Hello, are you still there? Okay. This is a list. So we have how many items? This is one item in the list, second item, third item, fourth item, and the fifth item. So we have five elements in this list. We have five stuffs in this list. Okay, so to get to this one, we need to index it. Okay, like we usually index a list. So we know that index in Python starts from 0. So to get to 4.9, we know that this is index 1. So meaning that if I should run the same thing again and do index 3, I'll be able to get the reviews count. So to get to this reviews rating, all I need to do is just index it, and it will take me to the reviews rating. If I want to get to the count is at index position 3, let's say. This will give us the reviews count. So now that we've been able to see, or we've been able to assess what we want to extract, the next thing we need to do is just to go and do a for loop, so that we don't just do for one, because right now we're looking at just one. We can do for all of them. I just hope you can hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, please. I'm following.
Okay. I can see Nena on the call. Welcome.
Thank you, sir. Well done.
Okay. So I'll just take it briefly again. The next thing we want to extract is the reviews rating and reviews count, which is these two stuff here. This 4.9 and 12 reviews. Okay. So first thing first is we need to find it. Okay. We need to find it. So if I should do dots like here now, since we're looking at just one of the item, one of the company. If we do dot find span, remember when we did only find span, what we saw was not giving us what we want. When we find only span like we used to do, it was not bringing out anything reasonable. We can't even see the values we want to extract. So that was why we had to narrow down our search, like go deeper in our search in what we are finding. Okay, we say, okay, if we are bringing out span and we are not seeing what we want, okay, bring out span with a class of review rating. So that was what brought about this, which I just commented out. So we say find span, but bring out, find the one that has a class of review rating. That's this. So when we run this was what came out. Here now we can see those values we want to extract. Two of them at once. So we're just going to kill two birds with one stone. Okay. So we have the review rating and we have the review count. So we're going to extract these two stuff at a go, or one after the other. So for us to get to the values itself, we know that it's .text. That was what brought about this. Okay. So .text would extract, .text will extract, what we want, but now it has that backward slash n. Remember the initial time we saw this type of stuff, we did .strip to take it, but what .strip does is to take out. Someone's trying to join, is to take out the backward slash in the front and the beginning. So if we do .strip here, it's just taking out the backward slash in the beginning and in the end, which is not literally what we want. Or even if it is like this, we can still, extract what we want. But the best way to do that is to do split lines. So I told you in Python that backward slash n is like saying new line. So it's the same thing applicable in the HTML. So instead of using the strips, we just take out the backward slash at the front and at the beginning. We decide to use split lines. So what split lines will do, like I said, this is like saying a new line. This is a new line. This is a new line. So we want to split this text by their lines. That's what this dot split line is doing. So that was how I came about this dot split line. So if I run that, you can see, or let me take it this way. Let me take this one up. If I say split lines now, you can see that it's just splitted the stuff by their line. This is line 1. So the stuff before this line is an empty string. That's why you're seeing this empty string. After that line is 4.9. After 4.9 is another empty string, like is another line here. So, and there's nothing in between. That's why it is here. Then after that comes 12, which is what we are seeing here. Then the split lines again. Okay. So the split line is literally the one representing this quote here, if you can see that. But then, I mean, we've been able to split it. So this is now a list, which you all know how to access a list. So to access the list, you use their index position, meaning that if I want to get the review, this review rating, which is this one, it's at index position 1. If I want to get this one, it's at index position 3. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 elements from 0 to 4 index. So to get to this one, we use index 1 to give us 4.9. To get to the other one, we use index 3. We have our reviews. So having seen this for just one, we'll now then go up as we used to do and do a for loop that will loop through all the remaining ones because we're looking at one and bring it out. Let's just do the for loop down here. So already we've saved. Okay, let's come back up here and do it so that we know that we are being organized. So we'll call this one review rating, okay, equals to an empty list. Then we have another list for the review count. We want to kill 2 beta at one time. Review count, okay, equals to another empty list that will hold the review count. Already you know that this is what we are finding. So inside this is where we are going to find that span. So we'll say, hello, do you understand to this point?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we say for I, okay, like we used to do in firm profile. Okay. What are we doing? We would say review rating. Don't mind that stuff. It's just suggesting what I don't want. Okay, review rating dot append I dot find span. Remember, with a class of review rating. Okay, let's do it this way. Let me call this review first. Let me have another one that is called review. I know why I'm doing this. I'll show you why. Because some of the companies doesn't have a review. So this code is actually going to throw an error along the line, and I'm going to show you why. So first of all, let's append to the review. Let's just extract. This is what the review will look like. For I in frame profile, I dot find span with the class. This is what an underscore. Hold on. I in frame profile. That append. Let me look at my firm profile first. Okay, syntax. Let's see what we find. We are finding the span, the class of review rating. Okay. Okay, so why is it? Okay, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong list. Sorry. I'm supposed to append this to the review. Let the review hold both the review counts and the review rating. It is what I wanted to show you. Okay. Let me confirm this length. It needs to be 48. Okay, it's complete. While I'm checking the length, is so that it matches, because if what we are extracting does not match this length, it's not going to allow you to add it to the data frame. So now it's 49, which is correct, but this is the content now. So what we are going to do now is we are going to look through this review. Okay, sorry that there's too much follow-up, it's just so that we understand.
My review is showing none.
Just look at it again. How are you looking? First of all, check that the firm profile you're trying to look through has a content, like call on your firm profile. Is it showing you some content? Can you share your screen so that we can quickly look at it?
Okay.
Just share your screen so that we can look at it.
All right, just a minute. Okay. Can you see the screen now? Hello.
Yes, I'm with you. I can't see your screen yet.
Are you not seeing it?
I'm seeing it. Ah, there's so much noise from your background.
Yeah, sorry, I'm in the office.
Can you remove that review that's down there and click on firm profile? The last one, you just write firm profile. Let's see. Run it. Okay, it has something. Okay, so I've seen your mistake. It's not underscore, it's a dash. That review rating in the class, it's a dash. Yeah, it's not an underscore, it's a dash. Yeah, so you can look at the review again.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Okay, so we are back here. Now, we have extracted this. This is now what is inside our review. Okay, so we're just going to look through it again. We can't just do everything inside it. If you try to do it, you may not understand what I'm trying to do, or it may look complex. But first thing first is we've done this to extract this. So we have both the review and the counts in one list now. Now we're going to look through each of them and extract it one after the other. Okay, so we know that to get to this, we need to use the text. Then we do split line. So we say for I in review, okay, we would say, let me just do something simple now. We'll say I dot text. Please give me a sec. Down along the line. I dot text. The review rating now, okay, is equals to, sorry, review rating dot append. What are we appending to the review rating? We would say I dot text. So we know that dot text will get to these values, but we just need to do a split lines. Let me be doing this so that you all see what I'm trying to do. Let me call on the review rating. Okay. I've not even gone far in the code. I'm having that error I was talking about. Are you with me? I'm trying to do I.text for those reviews you just saw earlier on, but it's telling me non-type has an attribute. Why am I having this error? Some companies does not have review rating. Let me show you. Let me open the company again. Some company does not have review rating. Let me show you some of them. Can you see the website? Can you see this browser?
Yeah.
Can you see this browser? Now let's let's scroll down. I'll show you why we're having that none. Have you seen that this guy does not have review rating? See another one. See this one. They don't have review rating. So they are the one causing that none because we are trying to look through and extract the text, but it's showing back none because it doesn't exist for some companies. Okay, so we need to handle that. We need to include a conditional statement in that our code. So let me just reshare my screen again. So we need to put a conditional statement in this stuff. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So to handle the none, we would say if I and if there is I, not as if there is no I. You saw that when I checked the length of that reviews alone, it was 49, which is complete. So first of all, I exist. So if there is I and I dot text, which is this one now, does not exist, we were actually going to use the numpy and put in a missing value. But if it exists, we are going to extract it. So we say if I and I dot text. So if there is I, which is there is, and there is I dot text, append the review rating. Review rating will be, please pardon me, it's going to be dot split line. Okay, after the text, remember this our stuff we did here to extract the review rating. This is it. So after the dot text is a split line. Then this is count. For the ratings, it's at index 1. So that's what I'm doing there. I am doing dot text, dot split lines, then I'll extract the first one. So I've splitted the line already, then I'll extract the first one. Okay, then what happen if there is no rating? I will say else. Okay, review rating dot append numpy dot now like missing value. Let me take it once again. First of all, our review is holding this. They are 49 in length, which is like the exact length of our data frame, which is correct. Right now, what I want to do, which I already showed you down below, is I want to get this and this out. I did for one, you saw how to get to them. Dot text, dot split lines. Then index 1 will give us this. Index 3 would give us this. But while trying to do that, we had an error because some companies does not have review rating, neither do they have review count. They are the ones that were causing that non-error you saw earlier on. So for us to be able to handle that, we need to bring in our conditional statement that says, if there is a value while we are trying to extract the text, there is a value. We extract that text, split it, get me the first one and append it to the review rating because that's the review rating. But if while trying to get to the text, it's saying none, it does not exist, just append numpy.nan for that space. That's why it's not showing us. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong one. So that's why as I run the code, we can see we can see missing values for those sets of companies that does not have this review rating. Is it clear?
Yes.
Still in the same code, let's do for count because count has the same similar issue. So all I need to do is just come down here and say review underscore count dot append. Like I said, we're going to kill two birds with one stone. So it's the same I dot text. Okay, dot split lines. But this time around, we are going for the dot index. Then if it does not exist, okay, review count dot append np dot none. Okay. So this is what is happening now. This is the review rating, and if I change this is the review count. Do we understand? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
So now that we've been able to extract those two contents, let's take it to our data frame. So I'll just come here, I'll say data frames. The first one is the review rating. Okay. We'll call it equals to review rating. The next one is the review count. Okay, we say it's equals to the review count. And this is what we have. This is what we have. Is it clear? Is it clear to this point? We've extracted four contents. It's remaining 4 more to go. Do we understand up to this level? Hello. Do we understand to this data frame point?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Yes, I do. My background is noise, so that's why.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so I mean, we've made a lot of progress. We are still trying to get our data, 4 more columns and we are done. 4 more columns and we are done. Okay. Let's see what we have next under our list of extraction. The firm price, employee range, year founded and location. So the good thing is all this information will be found in one place, just the same way we were able to see this other 4. That's the same way we're going to see these 4 too. So they are all in one box. So it means, I mean, not like it's because they're in one box, that means they're in the same place. So, but yes, they are all in the same place. They are all in the same place. So if you remember, it is to come here, developer tools, and it will show you where they are. Okay. So to locate where this stuff is, you can see, let me click on it. It's found under firm services. That's everything here is found under firm services. Let's confirm it. Let me expand this. The firm pricing is the first one. Now let me expand the firm pricing. Let's see. We can locate the price range inside there. The second one now is the firm employee custom tools. Let me expand it. Let's see. Have you seen that that's where the employee range is? So I'm literally showing you all the tags we are going to be finding. The next one is the year founded. It's under this one. So let's come and look for it. This is the year it was founded, 2016. Then lastly, the location is this one. Location, if I expand it, I'll get to the location. So don't be scared about the tag. It's just similar to what we just finished doing. That's what we are going to do here too. We are going to just find the firm services tag because that's where all of them is. You can see to my left-hand side, it is highlighted, firm services. That's what we're going to find. When we find it, we will see all the information we need. So let me just share my coding environments once more. So we are back here. Let's go back down to where our rough note is and do the finding. So this time around, we are not finding the firm header, rather. We are done with this. We need to find a new thing now. Okay. And what we need to find, let me go and copy it. Give me a sec. Is the firm services. Let me copy this. Yes, this is what we want. This guy is what we want. Class firm services. I mean, I just copied it from the website, but let me put it here for you to find it. So bs.find, we are done. Again, we are done with the firm header wrapper. We are done with this one. We've extracted what we want from here. The next thing we want, this is where it is located, firm services. And that's what we want to find for, look for now. So it's same div. So we'll leave the div, but the class now has changed to firm services. So I'll change this to firm services. Yep. And we have what we have. Mind you, we're looking at the first one, but if I should take this out, it is a list for all of them. It's a list for all the companies. So we can see for the first one, comma, the second one, till the end. Okay. So I'm just going to do this. So let's focus on one or index it. This is just one of it. Just one. Now, I mean, if we look at, they are all in span. All what you want to find, the price range, the tag is span, the employee range, the tag is span, the year founded, the tag is span, the location, the tag to is span. If I change to the second list, the second company, which is index 1, control enter, you can see the hourly rates, the tag is span. This is greater than. It is just how it looks like in HTML. This is the employee range. The tag is span. This is the founded year. The tag is span. So they are all span, and it's the same thing for all the companies. So what we are going to do, we are going to find, but this one we're not going to find just for one. Like we're not going to do just find span. We're going to find all the span. We're not going to do something like this. This will bring out only the first one. Let me go back to the first company. This will bring out only the first span. But since the other things we want to extract too, let me just copy this. We are done with this. We are done with this. We are done with this. This is a new thing we are looking at now. So since all of them are in the tag span, we are going to use another method called find all. This will find all the span. Do we understand? I mean, we are all in the noisy place, but I just hope you understand. I mean, if you don't, please just feel free to.
I have a question.
Okay. Yeah, I'm listening.
So can't we have the span in place of the div?
Cool. That's interesting. Okay, let's look at it from that point of view. Pardon? You say if it's what? Someone was saying if PS is what's fine. Okay, no, it has to be. Okay. I get your question. If we can use span here, but
Yes.
the disadvantage with this approach is this will bring out all the span in the HTML as a whole. Anything span in this book is what it's going to bring out. That's what this stuff is going to do. Mind you, from here we are working with the whole entire page from here. So if I change this place now to span, that means I am looking at the whole page. I don't know if, let me run it, let you see what I'm trying to say.
But then we said the class should be firm services, and I believe we have just what we're looking for is those tags that have the class firm services, right?
I didn't get that. Come again.
So since we have the class, okay, it's the class of the div that is firm services, right?
Yes, it's the class of the div that look at it here.
Okay. I get you.
Yes.
I get you.
Yes.
So it
if
has
we
to
want
be
to follow,
inside this div. that we want to now further get other tags, right?
Yes, that's what I am doing. But if we could follow your own approach, okay, not like you have, not like your own is a bad approach. It's just that if I should do it this way, if I should run this now, see what it's going to do. It's bringing out everything span in that entire stuff. It gets.
Okay.
In as much as the one we want is, I mean, you can
It's
even
part of
see
it.
you can even see the review rating. But what we are looking for is here. Look at it here. It's not then going to be, I mean, will I say difficult for, let's look at one. Well, this is for all. So if I do index 0, I mean, it doesn't even make sense. So for you to be able to narrow it
I get
down to this place will be difficult.
I get it.
To be difficult. And yes, so that's why I had to go to the division it was before narrowing down to the span. And another disadvantage too is, had it been this span had like a class. Okay, had it been it had a class, you can now then say, okay, not just all any span, narrow it down. Like this guy now, look at this span has a class. So this one, if I wanted to locate this guy, I'll just have to use the class and it will go straight in. But this one is just span, so everything span is out here. Do you understand?
Okay, I get it. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Okay, so we find all the span. We didn't just find for one. We find everything in this category. Now, what do? We know that remember, we're looking at just one company. This is the information for one company. That's the first company, Instinct 2. So what do we do next? You know that the next thing we need to do here to extract the content itself is .text. So let's see what .text will bring out for us. Okay. I mean, I don't even know why I did that without saying it. Okay, it's not a string. This is not a string. This is a list. This is a list. Though I want to get this text, but this is a list. So I need to index this stuff, meaning that to get to the price, which is, because the first thing here is the price, right? So if I do index 0, I'll access the price. It is now then from there that I can do .text to access the price like this. Let me take this up. Let me show you one step by step. This is what we are looking at. I can't just do .text here like we used to do. This is now a list. I mean, I find everything. So it's putting everything in a list. So for me to get to the text, I need to index them one after the other, or I do a for loop, which we'll probably do when we get to the extraction for all. But for now, we're looking at just one. So to get to the price, what I did was to index it, which is index 0, then .text gave me the price. If I should want to go to the second item is the employee range. All I need to do is just change the index position from 0 to 1, and I can access the employee range. So you see that we can kill, I said kill, we're not killing anybody. We can access these 4 elements with just one code. All we need to do is just change the index and we'll get all of them. Just the same way we did for review count, but that one was like a split line. So it's just similar stuffs. Is it clear? Do we understand this? Do we understand?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what does that mean for us? It means that we have a new stuff we are looking at, which is this. This is what we're looking at. Like this guy here is what we're looking at. So we'll just take this, Ctrl+C. We'll take it to our place. This time around, let's call this firm, what category? The other one was firm profile. Let's call this one firm profile too. Okay. Okay, it's equals to this. So we all know that this is, let me split my screen. I don't know if it will be okay for you guys to still see it. So I won't have to be scrolling up and down. That's one of the advantages I'm using VS Code. Okay, this is what we're looking at. So this is the second part of the profile. So this is just what I saved, firm profile too. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be looping, but we've seen how to extract for one. We're going to be looping through all of them and extract all this content. So let's create a new list for all this information. So I'm going to come down here. I'll call it, let me just call it price equals to an empty list. I have the next one here is employee range, or just call it EMP. Okay. I just want to be fast a bit. Time is going. The second one is year founded. I'll call it year. An empty list. The last one here is location. I'll call it log. Okay, an empty list. We have 4 empty lists. We're going to do a for loop and access, get all this stuff all at a go. The content is going to look similar like this. Okay. I wouldn't know. I mean, let me look at the website manually if all of them has. Let's look at it manually just for this page one. Maybe when we're looking at other page, we will just know what to do. So let's see if literally all of them has companies and this stuff. So this is the first one. Everything is there, everything is here. So literally all of them has four stuffs. I think there was one I saw NA. Look at NA. So all of them has content. So it means that, okay, I saw 3. This one does not have one of the stuff we're looking for, which is the year founded. So to be on the safe side, we'll have to bring in that condition so that in case anything we are trying to extract does not exist, we will just paint missing value there, just to be on the safe side, because we can't manually want to handle for, because this one that happened is for the year, and we don't want to just specially handle for the year alone. What if it exists in employee? So to be on the safe side, let's just use that same condition we use for everything. So I'm going to use that condition just to be on the safe side. I'm going to use this type of condition to do the extraction. So let's loop. Let's do our looping. Remember what we're looking at is on our right-hand side. It's on our right-hand side. Okay. So for this one is a bit tricky because it has a nested list. So we just need to be careful how we go about it. For I in firm profile 2, okay, we're just going to manually extract all the stuff for firm profile 2. What are we doing? Remember, firm profile 2 is just holding this. So as we're looping through this stuff, this is what we're looping, and we are saying we want to.
Please, can I see where you define the firm profile too?
Sorry, this is it. Okay. Is it clear?
Sister, please let
I
me
thought
just, or you could just,
Hello?
okay, just a minute. Let me just type it out, please. I'm following you as you're doing it, please.
Okay,
so
cool.
before that, why haven't we included just the span? I can see that we have find all the class of farm services, right? I thought we were to bring in the span, since we know that okay, those information are all in the span.
Yes, yes, but if I should do that, this is what you're asking me to do. Right here, I can't do it because what is here is a list of all the companies. So I can't just come and do dot find. Yes, because I can't find like a list. Look at, I can't do something like this. I can't do it because it's a list. So I have to index the list to find. It's a list, so I need to index it like this before I can find something. What is here is a list for all the companies. This is what it is holding. I just showed you. So I can't just do dot find. So that's why we are looping through. What we just did, this is what this stuff here is holding. It's a list of all the companies. So I can't do dot find because it's a list. I need to index it. And indexing it means we are looking at a company at a time. So that's why we are about to run a for loop that is going to go through all the company, okay, and find all the span. Do you understand?
Okay, but we've not yet. Okay, are we finding the span
We've,
in the
we've not done
in
that.
the for loop? Okay, so we're doing it
Yes,
in the
we are
for
going
loop.
to do that. We are going to do that now. Please create a list. See, I know it may look confusing, but if you follow, you would actually not get lost. You saw the way we did for this review. We extracted all the review. This review was having something like this. Remember in the review we did count or sorry.
Yeah, I remember.
So we want to do something similar like that. We'll have, let's call it PEYL equals an empty list. This PELY is just an abbreviation of the price, employee, year, and location. This now, and this one we are creating here, this is what it's going to be holding for us.
Okay,
This
the
for
list
all
for
the
each company.
companies. Yes, this for all the companies. After which, we are going to now then look through it and do the extraction one after the other, this stuff we're doing here. Because we can't do everything. I mean, I can, but you may end up being confused. So let's just take it one step at a time. What we want to do now here would be to extract this stuff. Like this is for one company. We want to do this for all the
So we are extracting
companies.
the span here
Yes. So
in
let's do
PEY.
that here. Yes, let's do that here. Forget about not forget about. For I now, okay, in firm profile 2, we are doing PEYL dot append. What are we appending? I dot find all. Okay, what are we finding? We're finding span like this. This is what we are doing there. So if I look at PYL now, look how we are going to see. Are you seeing this? This is for the first company.
So it is now in a form of list for each of the companies, right?
Yes. So this is like a nested list, like a list holding another list that has information. This is for one company. This is for the
second company. Okay.
Can't hear him.
No, I can't. I was thinking I'm the only one. I think he left. Maybe he will join back. Probably network issue.
Yes, sir.
Hello, can you hear me, guys? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
You know that this class will hold the far.
Sorry?
I didn't know that class will be holding. I just came in like 15 minutes ago. I've been watching. I didn't know. I just stopped now. No reminder. No.
No, they did reminder. I think I saw it. I had no idea class is holding today too, but I saw the reminder.
They said they like class.
I was the one that reminded them about it, so they now said
okay,
yes.
yesterday. When was the last class that held for this?
Tuesday.
Okay, so this is like the third class for this particular stage.
No, 2.
Okay, it's the same. So is it supposed to hold today?
Yes, he said there will be one today on Thursday. So this afternoon, he said so.
It was only after.
He said there will be one today, Thursday. So, but in the group, they didn't remind us, or they didn't put us. So I reminded, I was like, that our instructor said there will be a session today. So later on, just few minutes to 2:30, they now dropped the link.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was like, is it? I know that a class held, though I did not attend. And then they were now saying that a class subsequent to whatever. I thought this is the third class in the stage. But then it's all good. So, but why are they?
You were in the first class.
Yes, I will.
Begin to teach us. Teacher is not here. Begin to teach us, Abeg.
Sorry?
Begin to teach us everything wey dem don teach you, Abeg.
Okay. Are you sure he's coming back? This is almost.
What about our new lecturer now? So, Abeg.
Coming back.
Victoria.
Sorry, why are they teaching us this thing again? I thought we've done it.
You mean web scraping, right?
Yeah,
I
web
even need to
scraping.
ask him something because my Amazon web scraping, I'm having an issue there. Seriously.
Okay, he has come back. He has come back.
Oh, finally.
Back. Hello, Mr. Akoro, you are welcome, sir. Welcome, Mr. Akoro.
Yes. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Sorry.
Yes, I hear you. Listen, would there be another class apart from today in this stage?
Yes, next week we have class on Tuesday and Thursdays again.
Oh, thank God. Oh. Today's class, I didn't get to know.
For
I
this
just came.
stage,
Sorry?
is it for this stage? The next week's class, is it for this stage?
Yes,
Yes,
I
this
was
is the
told
last
That's
stage
it's
now.
4 classes for a stage.
that's what I was told. It's
Are you
4
complaining?
classes.
Is it not good, Zainab?
Now, me now, like I am overwhelmed with so many things, exams, like too many things. I can't just.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's
It's
good.
okay. I know how
Though
to
the
do it.
class is not compulsory, so
Yeah,
if you're
but
And
so
I mean,
but
just
you get a
because
lot from.
I made it just one project, so I won't have to jump on something complex anymore.
I even went
Okay.
to more than self. If you have more than 2 classes, I don't mind.
It's fine.
So, but sorry, sir. Before
Okay.
we continue,
Yeah,
why are we going to web scraping? Like, I want to understand. I've not really attended the first class, so I don't really know what
So
was done in the class.
we're not just
Please,
we're
while
not just
you're
doing webs.
answering, can you show your last code? Let me just see something while you're answering her.
Sorry to interrupt you guys. Sorry, sir. I did ask her that you can help us send the code. You didn't send them, sir. You only sent a screenshot of a tab.
Yes. True.
No
That's
code.
true.
No
I actually
code.
forgot to. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
So, and that's why
Honestly, I forgot to send in the notebook. I think I was just more after you guys doing the stuff on your own. But I will send that on finally after this class.
So yeah, my answer.
Yeah.
Can I attempt to answer for you?
Yeah, you can try. You can try.
I asked the question when I came the last class, and his response, which I verified, was that since we are into data curation is actually by what they said in the resources, it starts from collection through the life cycle of data to make it preservable and reusable. So data collection is part of curation. Am I correct, Mr. Okoro?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Continue. Or is that all?
Okay, so back to what he has said already. I mean, it's just like he said, we didn't just want to go and pick the data from the website. And if you really look at the data curation, I think it's really more about how to manage data and make it reusable, okay? How to arrange it properly. And when I went through the essential steps, in as much as we had data cleaning, data collection, exploration, and then storage. So that was just what prompted me to, okay, let's get the data from somewhere else, not just any random data. Then when we create it ourselves, yes, we clean it because we're actually going to clean this stuff up. I mean, we just
so it's like
started.
we are doing everything from the beginning, like the whole cycle.
Exactly.
We're following, getting the data, cleaning data, exploring it and stuff. Okay.
Sir, can I have a question?
Please, I have a question.
One after the other.
Can I go, please?
I think we'll just stop here because time
in
is
this our
already up.
project.
Yes.
Please, this is important because in these our projects, we're asked to do or either Amazon or the Coca-Cola. So does it mean that the Coca-Cola we can just directly download the CSV data there instead of using a web scraping?
Yes. So we didn't ask you. I mean, the product did not say you should go and web scrape or no. This
Oh,
is a whole
thank you so
different.
much. Because
Yes.
so
No,
it's
no,
not
no, no,
necessarily
no.
web scraping. You just
No,
use the
no,
data
no,
set.
no,
Even
no.
is
This is
Amazon, if
data
you can
set.
access it, get it elsewhere, this particular year, anywhere, it doesn't really require you to scrape it.
No. It has nothing to do with web scraping, please. What
Oh,
I'm doing here is
thank
just
you.
me, just starting
Oh,
from scratch. Yeah.
you
Your
saved a
project is
soul this
basically you to
afternoon.
explore,
All
Thank
is to
you.
right. Thank
explore
you
the
all.
this thing.
So I
I
have
Yeah.
a
mean,
question, sir.
this is helping us understand this more, the whole thing, web scraping thing more. Thank you
Exactly.
for
Yes.
going through.
Because I've been on this Amazon since 2 days now.
No. Don't try to scrape it. Just get the data, explore it, and answer your project question. This one is what we are
Okay.
doing is not entirely close to that. This one is like we're starting from the very scratch. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Please, I have a
No
question,
one,
sir.
yeah, with you.
Yes, from what I understand in our material, this aspect is actually data collection. I'm sure the cleaning is part of
Yes.
it. But my question is
Yes.
this. We were told that data could be gotten from web scraping. I mean, scraping the web. That's one of them. We have from sensors and others. Can't we do sensor data collection as an example? At least so that it can help us. Since we are already exposed to web scraping in the previous stage, at least having us to go through a new method of collection data apart from the web can be of good advantage for our experience. I don't know if you get
When you
my
say when you say sensor, it's more like now I wouldn't know. Like I told us in the earlier on of this class that it depends on where the data is, okay? And most times it's not okay. What I'm literally trying to show us here is sometimes our data won't always be in the CSV or in the database if you're in an industry. Most times it will be in an external source, an external place. Okay. Now, web scraping is just one of the many methods you can use in data collection. We have, like he said now, sensors. As he said, that what came into my mind is now, first of all, that has to do with federal government, or let's say government as a whole. And we also know that sometimes government don't just release their data
Sir, you
sets
don't
like
get
that.
my point, sir. I don't mean sensors. I don't mean population sensors. I mean sensors.
Okay. Yeah.
SENSORS. Sensors.
Okay. So what's the question exactly?
Based on our material, data can be gotten from the web, from a survey, from
Okay.
sensors. That's
Okay.
like IoT. Sensors. Do you know my point?
I
SENSOR.
don't
Sensor.
see. Yeah, I know what sensor is, but I'm trying to understand how it comes into this context.
Yes,
Like what
we learned
sense?
that data could be generated from sensors. Uh,
Oh.
so I'm saying
You-
that since we are already exposed to web scraping as a form of data collection, and since sensor is part of the dimension, I was thinking maybe we could also be exposed to learning how to get data from sensors and arrange it.
When you say sensors, you're literally talking about like something that listens to something and try to um generate data from what it perceives or
Pardon my
what it
Nigerian English,
senses.
sir. Pardon my Nigerian English.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying is actually it's outside the scope of this class. And also, no, aside the fact that it's outside the scope of this class, when you say sensor, you're looking at more advanced stuff. It's like you're trying to maybe listen to a bell sound and maybe record how many times that bell rang in a day. That's the kind of sensor you're literally talking about, because I can't see any other scenario where sensor comes in. It's either it's listening to something like I just gave, maybe a bell sound. Okay, this bell rang once today. You record it once, rank two to the record it twice. The intensity of the sound, well, how high was it frequency? So those kinds of projects are like literally robust and advanced, and it's not something you just start from here. You were talking about high level computational stuffs. So it's actually not something you can just um get to achieve easily. You need like large resources and stuff like that.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay, I said we are going to just stop here. I mean, already the other one was complex enough, but I'll just let it be here and I'll send this notebook across. So I'll just allow you to allow you. I mean, I've done to this point so far. So you can just try, okay, just attempt until our next class, if you can be able to take the stuffs out and append them to all the stuffs. All you need to do now is just look through the stuff and inside it, just do the whole indexing and everything. Then you get it out. But I'll stop here for today because we're already out of time and my battery is not going to sustain us like before. So does anyone have any question for what we've done so far?
Yes, please, sir. Can you help us to also give us the notebook for first class on Monday, 2 days ago? And please, the timing for
everything is inside here.
Okay, and
the next class is on Tuesday, Thursday. Yeah, go on.
The timing, because today's class, I was checking, I didn't send notification. I just got to know this class about 30 minutes ago, and it had already gone like 40 minutes. So maybe you can give us a time or reminder in the morning, or just
it's 2:30, the same time next week, 2:30. Yes.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Are we done?
Yes, we are.
Sorry, let me see your last code, please.
Oh, okay.
For the PY one, you run it. So
say it.
For I infirm profile 2.
Yes.
Am I seeing your screen?
Wait, are you not seeing my screen?
It's just there. It's not moving.
Oh. Let me share my entire screen then. Are you seeing? Is it moving now?
Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, please, for PEY, okay, 1. Dot append. So when next are we meeting, sir?
It's on Tuesday. I mean, that's like a long time. So what you can actually do within that time frame is, like I said, try to extract the stuffs on your own. Already have everything is inside this notebook. I will send it across. Another thing you can also do is, this is just for page 1. Try, because this is just for page 1 on that website. Are you with me? This is just for page 1.
Message.
You said?
I'm getting error message.
What kind of error message?
Oh, no.
Can you share your screen quickly so that we just go over it?
Okay.
So while she's trying to share her screen, what you can do is to go to the next page on that website, get that address, put it there, download the stuff, save it as page 2, and do the same extraction. Now, if you are like smart, or let me not use the word smart, if you are that advanced kind of user, you can turn some stuff into a function and you make use of it. Where are you having the error?
Here.
For I infirm profile 2, just find us P has no attributes text. Why are you having this error? Go up. Let me see what your firm profile 2 is. You did not write you didn't write firm profile 2. You didn't put 2.
Sure.
Run it again.
Thank you.
Okay, fine, cool. Okay, so this is where we stop. So let me just tell you what you need to do when you get home, or when I send the notebook across. What you can do first of all is try extracting this on your own. Just try. Okay, then secondly, go and get the second page. When I mean second page, I mean like page 2 of this. As you scroll down, go to page 2. So this is what page 2 looks like. Just get this web address, okay? Come to your code and just scrape out for page 2. Put it here, scrape it out for page 2. Okay, then like I said, if you are that advanced user, you can, instead of doing this stuff all over again, you can turn it into a function so that it works for all the pages you may want to extract. But I'll just leave that for you to do. And if time permits, it's actually one of the things we are going to do, turning this stuff into a function, or we may not even do that, probably just explore the data, but to get more data, we'll now then do the whole function part. Okay, so we'll stop here for
So have
today.
you added
And
this to data frame?
no, we've not extracted anything yet now. Oh, that's why I said you go and do it at home. Extract these 4 contents. I've shown you how to do for one. Right now, this is the place we are. So what you need to do is just go and look through this stuff, index it, and access this element. Save this for price, save this for employee. Just try it out. Okay?
So when would this recording be available on the YouTube? Oh, okay, it's available.
It's already on the YouTube, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember. All right.
All right, now, bye everyone.
Code, sir.
Yeah?
How will you code, sir? Please, how soon can we
I
have
will,
code?
I will drop that immediately after this call.
Okay. All right. On
Okay.
our Slack channel or on this chat room here.
No, I can't send it to this chat room here. I'll send it to your person in charge of that group. Should send it across. No, don't allow it to, don't worry, I'll send it across. I can't attach a file to this call here.
All right.
Yeah, I'll send it. All right, bye everyone. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, 2:30, same time.
All right, bye.
Okay,
Right,
thank
bye.
you.
Chiamaka, you are the host, so please just kindly end the call. Thank you.
Chiamaka has not been active, so are you sure she's still there?
Hello, Chiamaka. Hello,
Right, thank you,
Chiamaka.
sir. Sorry. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Please kindly end the call. You were made the host as my
Okay.
network interrupted.
Oh, all right. Okay, thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you.
Next week.